Hello, welcome back to the colony with Man of the Antz. Today I thought we'd take a little bit of a look at Eagle Flight, something I picked up in one of the Steam sales at some point, I don't know when exactly. Back from Ubisfot when they were making some interesting VR games early on. I didn't even mean to press a button, but apparently I did, so okay, let's go. So I believe it used some of the basic Assassin's Creed Unity assets, because it's set in Paris, which was where Unity was set. I believe it's Unity. So I think that's sort of where it came from. They just took some of the Assassin's Creed assets and sort of downgraded them a bit and then turned it into an Eagle flying game. So it's use your head to turn by the look of it, which is quite nice.
The sun rises over the beautiful
I pressed
city
A. I don't know if
Paris.
that did that, or if it's just
Humans have
coincidence.
long left this iconic city behind, and the wilderness has reclaimed the streets. Deer and wolves have made their homes here, sharing this urban jungle with exotic animals escaped from the zoo. Predators search for their next meal. Scavengers feast on the remains of a kill, while other threats lurk in the shadows. Your journey is only just beginning, but soon you will take your place in this world.
Oh, hello. Hello. So it's got that kind of narrowing of the vision thing that I'm not a big fan of. I know that it helps people who aren't particularly VR savvy to adjust to any kind of swift movements, and I know this was, let's say, relatively early on in the VR game development. Which is why probably, as with many games of that area, they either completely ignored them. If you go back to sort of Dev Kit 2 days, a lot of them basically just ignored any kind of VR comfort. And the ones where they actually started thinking about it a bit went a bit over the top and made it default, and in some cases, not accept any other form of options. So you're stuck with some sort of forced comfort option like we seem to have here. I do hope we can turn that off, because that's beginning to bug me a little bit. Oh, hello. Okay. It's going to disappear on me, are you, game? Fly like an eagle. This is your nest. Fly through the icon to return to the lobby. Okay. Press A to continue. Head towards this lobby then. See, this is going to be a quick look. I don't think there's any sort of particular story or anything to this. I think it is just pretty much just to fly like an eagle around post-apocalyptic Paris, which is fine. It does have some sort of multiplayer component, I believe, I guess like races and stuff. So I thought I'd just have a quick look to see what the game's about. It's got some relatively mixed reviews, but it's the sort of thing that seems real. Oh, there's a story mode of some form. And there are things to unlock. Okay, this is interesting. Let's look at the options, please. Fade crosshair. No, thank you. Oh, thank God that's off. Crossplay on. I guess it's on PSVR then. English, and that's about it then, isn't it? Let's turn the tilt sensitivity up a little bit. So I did have to turn my head ridiculously far to get the hard turns up sometimes. Okay, let's do the story mode then. Let's see what that's all about. So today should strictly have been an XCOM 2 day. What I've been trying to do is do the ongoing 4 series, which Survive has just started in place of Talos Principle.
And alone in the dark.
And then in between XCOM and Kingdom Come, some sort of quick look or other VR thing like Orbis or something like that.
Someone is waiting for you in the outside world.
So it should have been XCOM 2 today.
And father.
I do feel small, that's good. That sense of scale is awesome. I'm recording this early because I'm away this weekend. I'm actually on my stag do this weekend, which I'll talk about in the stream a bit more, which is tomorrow from when I'm recording this.
Is your family.
Hello. So I'm recording this all quite early, so XCOM, the last XCOM 2 video hasn't been out yet. And I do like to try and get a bit of player feedback from the XCOM 2 video, so I didn't want to...
Years of flying over Paris have taught your parents everything there is to know about the city.
I didn't want to do another video without first getting the last video up. Still got that on. Still got that on. I don't like it.
Prey and predators. Dark corners and safe havens. One day, you too will know them all. Elephants like to assemble around the Louvre. The waterways here are teeming with fish. But watch out for the opportunistic vultures. Once a testament to human engineering, the Eiffel Tower has been reclaimed by nature. It still offers magnificent views, but only to the birds lucky enough to nest there.
Not us, I'm guessing. Hello. Sibling, I'm guessing. This is awesome. To be honest, this is really good. It's the sort of thing that you would really like to show someone who's not really into VR. Something that's really simple, that's quite pretty, runs really smoothly. Like, I can't really look at the FPS indicator too easily, but it's a solid 90 it feels like. It doesn't feel like there's any jutter or anything. We'll have to have another go at turning that off if we can, because
the Sacre-Cœur Basilica,
yeah.
using the tight alleyways to antagonize their prey and overcome predators with their wits. Bears also love the caverns under the hill.
Bears? Can't see no bears. Giraffes, hello?
The shadowy archways and stone ceilings of the Pantheon provide an ideal refuge for the city's bats.
Are those bats?
Seen roaming near the botanical garden, which is more jungle now than garden.
They are some huge bats.
Notre Dame. This part of the city has always been a refuge, a safe haven amidst the busy streets. This is your home.
How cool is that? I think it's probably immediately a little bit overpriced. I think it's like £18 or something like that, and I'm not sure how in-depth the game is, but I suspect there's not much more to it than I've already really experienced in the grand scheme of things. It's probably a little overpriced.
Kept its magnificence
Like
under
a tenner. Would seem
Nature here
a bit more reasonable, I think.
Beautiful and brutal. But you will find your place. Your wings are growing stronger, and you are slowly learning all that's needed to become a great bald eagle.
Like what? What am I learning? The light beam indicates the next story challenge. Okay, press A to continue. Options. Fade crosshair off. Then why is it still on? Maybe it's not what I'm thinking of then. Maybe that's the problem. Oh well, so I don't think we can probably turn that off. And like I say, they did have a bit of a habit of giving you these forced comfort options in some of the games that went into development fairly early on in the VR life cycle. No matter, we should just enjoy it for what it is.
Have chosen this district as their home.
Hello, elephants.
Let's see who they are.
Try to wave, but I don't have any hands in this game. Fly through the center of the rings for a speed boost. Okie dokie. Hello, elephants. Hello, more elephants. Lots of elephants around. More elephants. I'm taking over the city. It does feel quite fast, particularly when you're this low. Getting all these speed boosts feels nice. Zebras? Why did I say that? Zebras. Zebras, not zebras. Some sort of gazelles or deers? More heffalumps. Nice. That felt good. Give me a good score. Yeah, you damn right. You damn right. You best believe. So none of the buttons, or what's this? Oh, okay. Collect. Oh, stars. And the triggers don't seem to do anything, which is fine. The Louvre. Okay, well, let's do a little bit more of the story play then. At least that'll sort of show us a little bit more, maybe. See if it does do anything a little bit more interesting. I suspect.
Like every living creature,
Suspect not.
you need a safe
Making
home.
a home, okay.
Fetch feathers available in the area to improve your nest.
Hello, more heffalumps. Gonna make me such a kick-ass nest. Oh, so it is a little different straight away. Okay, so it's not just racing and racing and racing. We can take our time a bit more with, be a bit more sedentary. Ah. Try to slow down and aim up, but I was not quick enough, was I? So let's try that again, shall we? And maybe not smash our face into the ground. Thought I saw one, okay. Would be nice to not be forced into this forced perspective if like tilting was what turned you, but you could look left and right without it turning you. So that basically, so I can look over and see my wings. That's what I want to do. I want to look over and see my wings as an eagle. And I'm sure they probably experimented about it, but you could also have like an arm out kind of movement. So you put your arms out like you're an aeroplane and tilt your whole body to do it. I guess that's going to knacker you out a little bit more. Immediately my arms are like, no, I ain't doing that for more than a few minutes, mate. What are you on about? You do have to try and get used to turning with your tilting rather than twisting, because otherwise you end up facing in all sorts of weird directions. I am sitting down whilst playing this. Some more, right? I mean, there has to be more. Then that's the whole point of this mission, so there will be more somewhere. Where are they? Well, I can't see any anywhere. Anywhere? Well, there's one. And where there's one, there's fire. That's what they say. No, I see you all over there. I'm gonna go for this one up here. Looks like a more crowning achievement. Yeah, you damn right 3 stars. You give me them 3 stars. Where's my home? What's in the same place? Oh, I thought maybe we were going to get to choose our own home or something. You can now collect feathers all around the city. Oh, can you, Ubisfot? Is that something you'd like to do? Make things collectible, little side quests in games? Of course it is. Progress in story mode to unlock new chapters and more challenges. Well, okay then, I will. Earn stars to unlock expert challenges. Okie dokie. Ah, there's that one over there. Hold Y to see your progress in nearby challenges. Like that. But for now, we'll just stick with doing... Making our way through these story missions for a little bit.
The district's tunnels warrant exploration. The wind feels good. Rushing
They do.
Your feathers.
I like this.
How quickly can you fly through?
I don't know. Let's find out. I'm almost excited. Would have liked it to start outside of the tunnel, just so I had a vague idea of where we even got into them. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Wolves? Hello, wolves. Bats. Bears. This is awesome. Ooh, tricky. Let's do that again. Oh no, no, that did not count as a crash. Get out of town. Get on out. Oh, I wasn't looking. Okay. Need to get further than the wolves this time. That should not be difficult. Okay, mission accomplished. Now through the bats. Didn't think that was going to get us, you know, because I thought we clipped one last time and it didn't get us.
The district's tunnels.
So I did not expect that to happen. Okay. Alright then, game. Doing it like this, are we? Playing it the hard way. I do kind of wish we didn't have the reticule dot right in the middle. I appreciate it's probably another comfort option, so you know exactly which way you're facing. I think it'd feel nicer to not have it. Definitely just killed those bats. Oh, it's the sound a bear makes, right? Pretty sure it is. I'm pretty confident on that. Oh yeah! I'm an eagle extraordinaire. You could just throw up a like a massive message in the middle of a mission game when I'm trying to do these relatively fast turns. Do you know what? That would be absolutely sublime, you son of a bitch. It's feeling really good until that happened. I think you do have to be careful about not flicking your neck around too much. I don't know if you talk to like Oculus if it's something they would suggest as like a primary locomotion method, particularly for something that's a little bit fast, because I could feel it potentially getting a little bit awkward. after a little bit of time. No, it happened again. Maybe go a little bit slower through those. Maybe go a little bit, just, or try going underneath. I'm going to try going underneath if we get there again. When we get there again, he says, being optimistic. I bet at one point they did have like a prototype for this where you did have your arms out to the side. And not only that, but you had to flap your arms to keep going fast or something. I bet that happened. I bet that existed. I bet that's prototyped somewhere. Until they realise that it's basically like running a marathon trying to play their game. Okay. Right, so we should now go underneath. So I did brake a couple of times there. There we go. Best have got those 3 stars. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did, sunshine. New league reached. I don't understand how that works. So I'm top of something. But I don't really know what. Okay. Well, let's crack on. Let's do maybe one more story mission, and then that's what we're getting up to now, 20 odd minutes. Let's do one more story mission, and then we'll sort of leave it there, I think. If I've been to Paris, it might be a bit nicer to fly around some of the landmarks, but I've not been to Paris, so it's all kind of meaningless to me, really. Not meaningless, it's a bit harsh. I know what the...
Show your
I know what Notre Dame is, I know what the Eiffel Tower is, I almost forgot the name of it for a second.
The skies around this district are yours.
Go. That said, complete this to unlock Ghost Race mode. But I'm pretty sure they're doing the last one. That said that as well. Hey, half a lumps. Okay. Need to get some more of those centers. Not hearing enough of those lovely little tings. Like that. Ooh! Almost missed. Okay. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, give me them stars. And another new league reached, but again, I don't really know what that means. Don't really know what that means. I'm sure the fastest times on these are something absolutely ridiculous. Alright then, so I'm going to leave that there then, I think. So what I would like to do... we return to the nest. I'd like to just go into the free fly mode for a moment. Just to get rid of those pesky icons and everything. Yeah. Oh, like a nighttime? Like a nighttime. Cool. And can we go up to that church up there? I do want to have a look at that. We definitely can. I'm sure this is another famous building of some form. But unfortunately I have no idea what. Awesome. Awesome. What happens if you go too far? Looks like we're quite close to being on the edge. Yes. Let's not talk about that. Ah, you just get thrown back. Okay. Fair enough. It's better than having some sort of artificial wall. Prefer that. Cool. Well, I'm going to leave that there then. I don't think I'm going to do a series on the whole game, whole storyline. If you'd like to see it, of course, then do let me know, and I will, of course, accommodate you. I am enjoying the game. As simple as it is fun. And as much as I do this channel so that pretty much I can experience as many VR games as possible, that's why I sort of started it, so I'd actually play more games. Which does work when you're forced to play games pretty much every day. It is a... You end up playing more games, unsurprisingly. You know, that is what happens there. Weird, that, isn't it? So yeah, oh, there's a tunnel up the middle. I'm going to go for that. Definitely going to go for that. So I hope you've enjoyed this look at Eagle Flight. Like I say, it's a very interesting game. It's quite simple. It's the sort of thing I'm looking forward to showing... No, I cannot look up that high when I'm sat in a chair. Ugh, God, I don't know if I can do that. Sort of thing I am looking forward... Oh, hello. Hold on. Right at the top. Look at that. That's awesome. The sort of thing I'm very much looking forward to showing the fiancé. So I think she would really enjoy this. So yeah, let me know if you'd like to see more, otherwise it will just stay as a quick look. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have enjoyed the video, please do click the like button. That is, as always, hugely appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you've not already, and of course any questions, comments, anything like that, leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I see them. Don't forget we're streaming Wednesdays at 6 PM, so come along and say hello there. Otherwise, I will see you next time in some other magical VR adventure. And this is another one of those things. It's not quite... If you watch the X-Plane video that I mentioned before, I was literally giddy with excitement in that. Just the ability to press every single button in that plane absolutely blew my tiny little mind. It really, really did. There's not quite the same giddy, everything's new and fantastic in VR feeling I had with that. But you get a little bit of water spray coming up. How cool is that? But it's a very cool concept for a game. Dolphin? Did I collect that dolphin? Did that just happen? I think it did. Okay, fair enough. Giant ducks. Jesus. This new modern world where everything's post-apocalyptic has had some sort of horrible effect on the local duck population. Anyway, yes. Streaming Wednesday, 6 PM, so come along and say hello there. Otherwise, I'll see you next time in something else. I'll have you, fish. And as always, thank you very, very much for joining me.